just a staggering example of what, from a supply and demand perspective, we feel is the most important trading card that was produced from the 1960s, 1970s, and the 1980s. From a volume perspective, this is the world's #1 blue chip post-war baseball card. Just in terms of total volume sold and value of that, this is the world's #1 commodity. Not many people know that. As it sits, this is, I think, an investment piece, the brand of Nolan Ryan, that really transcends trading cards. We're looking at a brand that is pervasive culturally throughout baseball, but then into just professional sport, and then in just to what, the American icon of Nolan Ryan really represents to this country. We joke about, how there's only 10,000 Nolan Ryan rookie cards known to exist that have ever been graded, of all grades, including 1s and 2s and authentics. And that means 10,000 people can own one, and that's it. And considering just the state of Texas where Ryan resides, we joke there's probably 100,000 people in that state alone that would like to own a high profile rookie card, and there's probably 1 million that would like to own just a rookie card regardless of grade. The supply and demand, when you start comparing these brands to availability, is so out of whack that we just can't see how these prices are going to hold anywhere near where they currently exist in time. Really something that we hope people take close note of, because opportunities for high grade copies will become increasingly scarce as time treks on, we believe. Offered here is a PSA 9, and a very, very beautiful one at that. Aesthetically, short of just a few print dots, which exist down here in the nameplate and then up here in the purple team circle, short of that, you're looking at a card that's got gem mint attributes. It's that nice. Centering is off the charts. It's just about perfect. I don't know if you could really ask it to be registered any better. Color is strong. And then the corners are undeniably mint. This is a really strong example for the grade, and certainly it being a 9, we expect it to be special, but this one definitely checks the box. It's also true that you have to kind of be a junkie who studies these issues, but the Nolan Ryan rookie card, for whatever reason, has a very subtle miscut, which is so frequent, and it's mostly noticed along this top border. You'll see this top border kind of fade away in the PSA case, and it actually has almost like a banana shape to it. It's natural to the issue. Aesthetically, it doesn't really catch the eye much, but if you study it enough, it is something you start to notice. What we particularly love about this PSA 9 is it's so beautifully cut. It's exactly square. It fills the holder just beautifully. And then that combined with the centering, this is just a gleaming example of just how good this card can look. And again, short of just a couple print dots, we would think we'd have a card that actually is a candidate for an even higher technical grade, which is saying quite a bit. So front and back, undeniably mint condition. It's just a beautiful card. Delighted to have it here in the auction. Zooming in on the details, again, we have just a few print flecks up here in the nameplate. There's a couple print dots down here, like that little fleck there in the black, another one right above the N. Short of those little details, though, it's a virtually perfect card. Corners and cardstock, undeniably mint condition. Very, very subtle little bits of wear at the extreme periphery. It's almost gem mint cardstock. Just the subtlest tick of wear. Yeah, so all told, this one really checks all the boxes. If you're in the market, not just for a high grade example, but a high grade example that's special within that sort of elite club, this is a PSA 9 that would be very hard to reproduce. Conservatively, we consider this in the top 50% of all the 9s out there. It was close to receiving our above average designation. Just a few print dots, and that's really all that kept it back. This is a special card, and if you're looking to position yourself in this market, vintage baseball in particular, this is as gleaming and bright a blue chip as exists. So we wish the bidders best of luck with the bidding.